All right. So, in this one for the continent of South America, I'm going to talk about Ecuador. So, I did Ecuador as part of my longer Central America trip. So, I firstly flew into Quito from Panama. Quito is a pretty good place to fly into. It's the capital. There's a lot of flights going in there, but otherwise, you can also fly into Guayaquil. And I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, Quito is a really cool city. It Some people say it can be dangerous, but I didn't really have any issues. It's like really cute, like old school, like streets, and you have like the local people wearing like traditional outfits. There's like beautiful parks. Yeah, like the main city is just really cute, so it's worth spending a few nights. It's also like really high on the hills, so you can get amazing views of everything. There was this hostel called Secret Garden Hostel, and that had insane views of where are we now? Oh, sorry. Of the mountains and everything. Really good for like sunset and stuff. Like you can see here, like at sunset, it's just incredible, and they have kind of trampoline things where you can look out over this like into the city and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Definitely recommend that if you're going to Quito. So yeah, a couple of days in Quito, the walking tour was really cool. Like the guy took us to do like chocolate tasting and everything, which he didn't even charge for. It was just like included. There's kind of like their version of Christ the Redeemer. There's like a few things like that. You can also day trip to Otavalo, which is really good. It has amazing markets if you want to get like the ponchos or like rugs or like local things made. There's some really famous markets there that basically everyone goes for. I stayed a night there, but I don't think you really need to stay a night. You could probably day trip. But yeah, just another really cute town. I then also went to a place near Santo Domingo, sorry. I did an ayahuasca retreat, which was amazing, and I could talk a lot about that, but probably not in this section. So, yeah, if you want to talk to me privately about that, I can. But yeah, really cool experience, like in the mountains of Ecuador. And then from Quito, I went to Cotopaxi, which is, oh yeah, around here. Um, so the buses in Ecuador are super easy. They're amazing, like really comfy, really cheap, go all the time, like really easy to get around. Again, if you know Spanish, it's really helpful. Or Spanglish in my case. So yeah, Cotopaxi is an amazing volcano. And everyone's doing sort of hikes up here. The altitude's quite high. But yeah, super beautiful hike. You do need a lot of warm stuff though. And then you stay in these super cute, like little kind of like cabins or cottages, like in the mountains, like in the farms, pretty much. So yeah, there's loads of those on like Booking.com near Cotopaxi. But yeah, really recommend. Latacunga, some people stay there. I didn't, but yeah, a bit more of like a city around there, but close if you want to do Cotopaxi. And then from Cotopaxi, I went to Baños. So Baños is bath in Spanish. So um, there's a lot of amazing hot springs and stuff. So Baños is really cool. Like basically, yeah, it's in between all the mountains, and there's like I think it's like 10 different waterfalls. So basically, you hire bikes and you ride like all the way through the mountains, like to all the different waterfalls, and yeah, you can do like zip lining or like all the like there's like 20 different hot springs, and yeah, just a really cool place to spend like at least 2 nights, I would say. And then from Banos, I went. Oh, that's right. I did a night bus to Guayaquil. I'm a big fan of the night buses because you don't waste the daytime. I'm really good at sleeping on them. They're not for everyone, but I did them a lot throughout Central America, and I just love them because I'm able to get on at 8 p.m., get off at 8 a.m., and just start my day. You also don't have to pay a night of accommodation because you're on the bus. So um, that was really good. And then Guayaquil, I mean, I would say just get in and get out of there. It is a bit dangerous. I never had any problems, but I sort of Ubered everywhere. It's sort of like a hub to get to other places. Cuenca, I didn't go to, but apparently that's really nice. It has really good gold you can buy, and just like another cool city. But yeah, basically from Guayaquil, I think I had a night there, and then I headed up the coast. Where did I go? Not to Manta. Um, where was it? Oh, Montanita. Really, really cool place. Like party surfer town. I mean, I got told it has the best techno club in the world. I wouldn't quite say that. I think Berlin does. But Montanita is really cool, like hippie surfer vibes, and yeah, good party life. It sort of feels like Thailand or something. And then there's these other like coastal places if you have more time to go to those. But yeah, Montanita is really just really cool. Like yeah, all like street food and beaches and just like a really fun like holiday kind of beachy vibe. So I went there, and then from the coast, which honestly you could go to more places. I went back to Guayaquil, and then I flew to the Galapagos. So the Galapagos over here. Um, a lot of people, especially backpackers, don't go there because they think it's super expensive. But I was lucky I had a friend who told me how to do it. So basically, don't book one of those cruises that are online for like $5,000 or whatever, or unless you really want to. But the best way to do it is fly from Guayaquil into Santa Cruz. So you land up here at the airport, and then there's loads of buses that just take you into the town, which is down here. So, sorry, around here. Yeah, and then in the town, like you can find hostels or hotels and all that for like normal prices. So the flight over and back, so return flight is about $250. And then in the town, you can find loads of accommodation from like $20 to, whatever. Um, and yeah, like the town is actually pretty good. Like it's busier than I thought it would be, but not too busy. Like loads of restaurants and cafes and all of that. You can go to the Charles Darwin Centre. You can go over to this amazing beach called Playa Tortuga Bay, and that has iguanas that swim in the water just walking around the beach. Like, honestly, this beach is incredible. Like, long strips of sand, like iguanas everywhere, just like super magical and not super touristy, but like a good amount of people. And then when I was like in town, I found like a local tour person who then organized the rest of my trip. So I'd heard about Isla Isabella, which is this one, and I originally wanted to go to San Cristobal's, but he said, I didn't have enough time to go there and that I could see all the stuff with the package he was going to give me. So one, it was really cheap to just book through him. So what I did is I went to Isla Pinzon, that had like reef sharks, turtles. Like as you move around on the ferries, there's just turtles everywhere. The wildlife is insane. Um, yeah, that was a really cool day trip. And then I did a scuba dive the next day. So the scuba dive went up to Seymour, which is really cool. You see like blue-footed boobies, which are the birds, and yeah, we did two dives around there, and honestly, like the most amazing scuba diving I've ever done. Like hammerhead sharks, like dolphins, manta rays, everything. And then, so I spent 3 nights on Santa Cruz, and then I went over to Isabella. So a lot of Isabella is uninhabited, but the main area is like all around here. Again, same things with accommodation. And then, yeah, you can do like a couple of volcano hikes. You can get bikes and go like around. There's also like an amazing like snorkeling trip I did that was called Lost Tunnels. And where is it? This one. Yeah, I like they had yeah, seahorses, little manta rays, these the blue footed boobies, the seals are everywhere, the manta rays, iguanas. Oh, these were like, I don't know, some sort of reef snake. These are the reef sharks. So yeah, it's just incredible what you see there. Like it's like nothing else. So I did 3 nights on Isabella, and then yeah, from I went back to Santa Cruz. You do need to organize your ferries because they only go like twice a day at certain times, so it's not as easy as it sounds. But like I said, the guy just helped me plan it all. And then yeah, flew back to Guayaquil, and then I actually flew then off to Brazil. I went to the Amazon, so I flew from Guayaquil. I had to go back to Panama, and then I flew over to Manaus, and then started my trip down Brazil. So yeah, Ecuador, really cool. A lot of people don't do the mainland, but the mainland's really amazing. You can also easily get into Colombia from there, and yeah, just don't think that the Galapagos are too expensive because I think for my whole week there with my flights, you have to pay $100 when you get there, just for like tourist tax and like protecting the animals, which they do a really good job at. But yeah, I think I would have spent maybe $1,000 for the whole week for like food, accommodation, all my flights, all my ferries, scuba diving, which is usually like $100 each dive. Yeah, so I really recommend it. It's incredible, and like you will. It's not just older people; it's younger people as well. So yeah, hope that helps.